Now from this video lecture we are going to discuss about artificial hybridization as well as double fertilization. Means in this video lecture we will discuss about two topics, that is artificial hybridization and the double fertilization. After the previous video lecture, that is about the pollen pistil interaction. So here first of all let us explain about artificial hybridization. So artificial hybridization, it is an important technique to develop the improved variety of seed or improved variety of product for growing of superior variety of crop or best quality of crop. So what are the techniques and how it is done, we will discuss from this topic. So first of all, let us define the artificial hybridization. So artificial hybridization is defined as the crossing two different species, and often genera to combine desirable character to produce commercially superior variety. Commercially superior variety. It is called artificial hybridization. Means in the process of or the process which involve the crossing of two different species. The species should be different or will be different in the case of artificial hybridization, or it may also be the different genera. So this will be possible only if we have to or we have knowledge of some substances in the case of in pollen grain that are able or that are helpful for pollen pistil interaction, which is which is discussed in previous video lecture about the pollen pistil component, which is the main method which is the main source or main substance that allow the interaction between pollen grain as well as pistil to allow the process of germination of pollen grain to form pollen tube. So the cross pollination or artificial hybridization will be possible only if we have the knowledge of pollen pistil component, because here artificial hybridization is the process of crossing between two different species as well as different genera, maybe different genera, and it is the process to combine the desirable trait character. Means in this process desirable character becomes combined and to produce commercially superior variety. So one of the major advantage of artificial hybridization is it help in the improvement of crop yield by increasing the quality and quantity of the cropping product. So what are the methods involved in artificial hybridization? So the next topic is next subtopic related to artificial hybridization is the methods. So methods involved in artificial hybridization are, first of all, the process of emasculation. Emasculation, it is the process of removal of anther from the bisexual flower during the bud condition. When the flower remains in bud condition, then emasculation can be done by removing the anther. Only the stigma remain in the bisexual flower, in which we have to do the process of cross pollination. So emasculation process only can be done in bisexual flower. In unisexual flower there is no need of emasculation. Then after emasculation there should be requirement of bagging. And the bagging process generally can be done with the help of buttered paper, by using buttered paper. Buttered paper is used generally for the bagging process, and bagging, why the process of bagging required during the artificial hybridization? This is because when the stigma becomes receptive, then it do not allow the pollination with any kind of pollen grain. So to ensure the no pollination with pollen grain, we have to perform the process of bagging just after emasculation, which enable the stigma remain fresh or remain pure for the pollination with desirable pollen grain. So the third step involve the process of spraying of mature desired pollen grain on receptive stigma. Means when the stigma becomes receptive or the stigma becomes mature or able to receive the pollen grain for the purpose of pollination, then we have to spray or we have to dust. Actually we can use the term dust, means not spraying, it is the dusting. Dusting of mature desired pollen grain on receptive stigma. It is the next step of artificial hybridization. Then after dusting, we also need the bagging of the flower again. So that process is known as rebagging. It means the process of covering of the flower again just after pollination or just after dusting of pollen grain, it is known as rebagging. And rebagging is also essential to prevent the pollination of the stigma with another kind of the pollen grain. So to ensure the formation of desired product, it is also need of rebagging during the artificial hybridization. So after rebagging, the pollination becomes done with the help of our desired pollen grain, and that pollination result in the process of fertilization, and fertilization result in the formation of seed as well as the fruit. So seed is our product that will be formed after artificial hybridization, and the seed which produced after artificial hybridization, it is known as hybrid seed. Means lastly we obtain hybrid seed. It means the advantage of artificial hybridization to produce hybrid seed. The seed which are very valuable at this time to produce or to enhance our cropping yield or to improve the quality of our product in the crops. Then our next topic is double fertilization. Double fertilization. So as we have discussed that during the pollen tube growth, there are two gametes formation take place. Two male gametes form in the pollen tube, and when the pollen tube reach to the synergids cell in the embryo sac, when suppose this diagram showing the two synergids. These are the two synergids, and here an egg cell. So when the pollen tubes come near the embryo sac, here there is inside the synergids, there is an finger-like projection which is known as filiform apparatus. So inside the synergids, these filiform apparatus actually guide the pollen tube, and inside the pollen tube there are one generative cell and two male gametes. So these are the two male gametes. And here there is a tube nucleus. So tube nucleus is allow the elongation of pollen tube, while two male gametes lastly reach in the synergids and leads to the fertilization. So how it is called double fertilization, we will observe with the help of this diagram. So here again we draw the same diagram, but this diagram will be showing the entry of pollen tube inside the synergids. So here there is filiform apparatus, and inside the from the filiform apparatus the pollen tube get entered and release the two So here the two male gametes, this is the nucleus of the two male gametes release and one of the male gametes get try to enter into the egg cell. This is the egg cell, and another male gamete. Here is the first male gamete, and here is the second male gamete. And inside the endosperm or central cell there is the polar nuclei. So lastly, when the pollen grain reach to the egg cell or near the egg cell or nucleus or inside the egg cell and inside the central cell, these nucleus migrate towards the nucleus of egg cell inside the egg cell, while the second male gamete reach to the polar nuclei in the central cell, and both male gametes fuse with the these structure. So how these structure result? So here we will draw the structure of embryo sac understood clearly. So here there is antipodals, and inside here in the central cell there are two polar nuclei, and this is the central cell, and here one male gamete reach and these three together form the primary endosperm nucleus, which is 3N, triploid, and here the third one that is the egg nucleus fused with the male gametes. So here the structure is known as the zygote. So the process involved in the fusion of one male gamete with polar nuclei, it is the triple fusion and this is by syngamete. So here we can understood the fusion take place at two places, first in central cell and second in egg cell from two male gametes. So this kind of fertilization is known as double fertilization. So this is about, and the product of double fertilization is the primary endosperm nucleus, which is triploid, and the zygote. So this is about the double fertilization along with the artificial hybridization, and in next video lecture we will discuss about the post fertilization events which take place just after the